For today's greeting, this week we have been practicing respectful greetings. Use eye contact, a clear voice, that person's name, and remember to check your body positioning.
My name is Sean.
Jake, would you like to start?
Thank you. We're going to greet with something called a microwave, which means little, not the microwave you heat up your food with, but a little wave. So everyone do this. Hold your pinkies. Okay. Wave your pinkies. Okay.
So hard.
This is what we call and to be a microwave. Good morning, Kaylee. You are going to share with a loud and proud voice the information on your poster to help us get to know you. When our friend is done, they will say, I am ready for questions, or are there any questions? That is when we can raise our hands. And remember, everyone can ask one question to them about their poster.
My favorite hobby is soccer. My favorite play is park. My favorite subject is art. When I grow up, I want to be a soccer player. Question? I need a best. Why do you like art? When you grow up, why do you want to be a soccer player? Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Wonderful. Thank you, Daniel.
Today's sharing Tuesday is to think about, would you rather be really good at drawing or be really good at singing? Thinking in our minds, using the signal, which one would you prefer? Would you rather be really good at drawing or really good at singing? When you have your idea, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in front of your chest. Before we share today, remember that when you're sharing, to look around at the community. So if you see me going like this, that means don't just look at me, look at everybody in our community. Also, you know if somebody goes like this, that means they can't hear you well and you need to turn it up. And last thing, if you have a connection with somebody, instead of saying, me too, we just, using the signal once again. Is there anybody who'd like to start us off today? Start with Lena, and then Steve, you'll be next. Tuesday, Lena's about to share, so check your body positioning.
I want to be good at singing. I would rather do singing. I would rather be good at singing.
No voices in this one. It's just, this has to do with your eyes, okay? So can you guys all have your eyes on me so I know you're listening? Oh, thank you. Thank you. So when I say look down, everyone looks down at the carpet. But with this game, when I say look up, you just look up at one person, okay? And you can't change where you're looking. When I say look up, if I am looking at the same person and they are looking at me, okay, then that means we sit down. If I am looking at someone and they are looking at a different person, then we still stand up. We stay standing. And one thing we really work on in this game is our honesty. So we are focused and we don't change where we're looking. And if we notice that person's looking at us too, we sit down. You ready to try? Okay, look down. Look up. So you have to look at a person.
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay, this is our first time, okay? Look up.
let's go ahead and move on to today's activity. For today's activity, we're playing a new activity. It's called 20 Questions.
Oh, Mr. Austin.
By the sounds of it, I think some of you might have connections. Now, I'll quickly explain, and then at the end of my explanation, if you have any questions, just use the signal. The way that I use this activity in Two Community, which might be the same or different from how you've learned in the past, is I have a noun written on a card. Think about how to ask really powerful questions. We're not just going to start by trying to guess an object or animal or person. We want to think about how we can narrow the questions down. Make sure you are actively listening so that you do not ask the same question as somebody else, because that question will still count.
Is it an animal?
No,
Is it purple?
no,
Is that a
no,
Is it an insect?
no,
Is it a thing?
yes. I selected that activity for a reason. That was to check where your active listening skills were. There were a few times where some community members asked the same question as someone else did. If that happens, that tells me we're not actually listening to what everybody is sharing, what everybody is saying. And that's absolutely important. So notice, if we're repeating each other's questions and showing we're not actively listening during our activities, think of what that might mean for you throughout the day.
August 23rd, 2021. Good morning to me. I hope you have a restful weekend. This morning, we will be going to the library to check out books. Have a great Monday from Mrs. Peterson. As it says here, we're going to go to the library, and Ms. Boltz is going to talk to us about how to check out books so that you can take them home and have some good fit books at home.
1.
Good morning to This week we have been talking about